I can't believe it, but winter is only 5 days away. So I think it's time for us to think winter essentials and button up that overcoat. Hi, this is Beth from Style at a Certain Age, and today I'm sharing 10 winter essentials that we all need in our closet to survive the next few months with the snow and the winds blowing and just all the other inclement weather that comes our way. Very classic, very basic staples. I am not reinventing the wheel. I don't think you need to in the winter time, but we can still look stylish when we're, as I said, buttoning up that overcoat. So stay tuned, and we're going to go through my list of 10 top essentials for winter. So I'm going to start with footwear first, and on those days when it's not snowy, and I live in Georgia and it rarely snows here, and even when most of the state was hit with snow, we didn't get it here in Athens. So it's just kind of one of those kind of freakish things. But I know many of you live in northern climates and you are contending with snow, and I had to do that for years. But on the day when it's not slushy and mushy, suede boots are really, really great. But these are tall boots, so I'm really just kind of, focusing on that. So tall boots or over the knee boots are really great to wear to keep you warm and stylish. And one thing that I discovered with over the knee boots just recently when I was out on a walk with Oscar and I was wearing a skirt, they really, really kept me toasty warm. So they're a great addition for skirts or dresses as well as jeans. So tall boots or over the knee boots, an essential. And short boots are also really important to have in your closet. Maybe not booties so much this time of year, but there again, depending on where you live. California, you can rock them all year long. On most days, I can too. But if, again, you're in inclement weather, I love short boots, and these are Fry's. These are my all-time favorite. These are practically indestructible. These are combat boots, or I call them combat boots, but they're motorcycle boots. But they have the double buckle. They're black, short, you can tuck your jeans in or wear pants over the top, but honestly, you can go through snow, you can go through sleet, you can go through anything in these. So really, really important to have these on hand. Next on my list, so we're kind of moving from footwear then to some clothing items and then outerwear. But for those tall boots or the over the knee boots, skinny jeans are the perfect pair of jeans to partner with them, and that's because they're very tight to your leg and you don't have a lot of excess fabric that you have to tuck into the tall boots or the over the knee boots. And I know a lot of us think that we can't rock a pair of skinny jeans, but I really think you can. And if you're just, if you're maybe an apple shape or a pear shape, just get an oversized sweater, a really, kind of a chunky turtleneck, and just pop it over the top. It's a little bit longer, and so that will kind of cover a multitude of sins and keep you warm. But skinny jeans with those tall boots. And if you are wearing a skirt or a dress, tights are really important to wear, and they do keep you warm and stylish. There's a couple of brands that I have discovered and I really, really like. Commando happens to be one of them. You can get pattern tights. This happens to be like a little rib. There's, diamond shape. Really the sky is the limit. But as I said, so Commando is a really good one. Walford is another good brand that I like for tights. DKNY, Donna Karan tights are really good. And Spanx, if you want a little bit of, shapewear as well. And just as I said, here is a chunky sweater, because sweaters are a winter essential. Absolutely, will keep you warm and stylish. This is the very on trend right now, the chunky turtleneck. So I really, really like that. Toasty warm, but a very classic staple that you can't go wrong with would be just a cashmere crew neck or a merino wool crew neck as well. They both are very thin, so you can put it over, you can wear it solo, but you can also put it over a shirt, and they also keep you warm. Cashmere, merino wool, natural fibers, and they don't pill as much as those sweaters that have polyester or a blend in it. So, cashmere, merino wool, or a chunky turtleneck sweater. And then moving right along, so this is a great piece. It's a faux fur vest. You could also wear a puffer vest too. I've introduced those before too. Puffer vests are very, very preppy, but you can't really layer those underneath. items like you can a faux fur vest. And I really like these. You can wear them alone if it's a warmer day, or you can just take one of your jackets, maybe your shorter jacket, and just put it over the top. This can be kind of peeking out. I have some blog post photos. I'll pull that in so you can see. And it's really a great way to kind of just stay warm, stylish, and very on trend. So, faux fur vest. And now I am moving into outerwear, and I had a video maybe about 6 or 8 weeks ago just about classic winter coats, and I'll link that up. But a puffer vest always makes it onto my list. You can have a short one or a long one, but nothing beats a puffer vest. They're very casual, but they're also very, very warm. And I shared, this is an American invention, and it happened on a fishing trip gone awry, and that was way back in the 20s. Eddie Bauer was on a fishing trip, and when he was coming back, the fish were wet, and he had actually put them against his chest. He just had like just a basic wool coat, and a severe case of hypothermia set in, so he was determined to find something that would help keep himself warm when he was on those fishing trips. And actually Russia had been experimenting with down. So, but what they were doing at the time, the down would just fall down to the bottom of the jacket, and it wasn't very successful. So he came along with the channel stitching to keep the down into place. So, just an amazing invention, and it always makes my list. So, puffer vest or jacket. So if you have a casual winter coat taken care of, you also need a more formal jacket. And so there's two that I really tend to like. One is the camel. You can either get a wrap camel coat or you can get a single-breasted camel coat, but camel is just very, very classic, never goes out of style. But also the classic military, double-breasted military coat works very, very well too. And I just found it very interesting. So much of our fashion has been inspired from the military, and especially the military jackets, because early in the 1800s, when Europe was at war, Napoleon was kind of waging war on many different fronts, but kind of to his detriment. But because Europe was at war for so long in the early 1800s, so much of our inspiration comes from that, because they were really just, they're also obsessed with dressing their infantry. So, so today we have a gorgeous coat that I think is a classic and will stay in your closet forever and ever and keep you warm. And over the top of your coat, a beautiful scarf is really important, and it really, keeps your neck warm, and then lots of fun different ways that you can tie it. But this happens to be a cashmere. This is a houndstooth pattern, so it's black on one side and red and black on the other side. But cashmere, there again, it's a beautiful material that keeps you warm in the winter time, and a little bit lightweight as well. So, but you definitely need a scarf. And I'm sure you all remember your mother telling you to wear that hat before you headed out the door in the morning, because we lose so much heat from the top of our head. So beanies are really on trend, and they're really kind of cool. I really, really like them. This is just a very sleek beanie. You can get beanies that are, like cable knit and the little pom-pom on them. If you're not a beanie person, wool wide brim hats are also really good in the winter time. So it really is just your preference. But for sure, a hat to keep you warm and not lose that heat on top. And also, don't forget to keep your hands warm. And because we all have those phones that we're always wanting to scroll through with our thumb and our finger, the techno glove or the technology glove is so important with the built-in technology where you can scroll without having to, pull them off. So just look for a techno glove and you will be able to scroll all winter long. And as I told you, I am not reinventing the wheel today. I'm just going through very basic, classic, but essential winter items that you need to stay warm and brave these next 3 months, because spring is kind of far away, but as I said, we can still look a little bit stylish even though we're staying warm. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also it's the end of the year, so I'm thinking about my 2018 editorial calendar. So just drop your comments down below. Tell me what you're interested in next year as far as style, beauty, or anything else that's on your mind. I'd love to hear it. And there again, thanks so much for stopping by. Stay warm because, as I said, Old Man Winter is knocking off that door. Bye-bye.